Hi everybody, welcome back to my next video. I had a little review from my husband from my last video, and I've realised that I definitely say the word a lot, or so. I think that he definitely notices that in day-to-day life. There you go again. He just kind of says, well, that's the way you speak, but not a lot of people might like that, and they might think that it's a bit annoying, because I'm pretty sure he counted so many times the different times I used that word. So please comment down below if you think it's annoying, because I'm trying to train myself not to use that word. Also, another word is like. Everyone at work says that I use that far too much, so I'm trying to train myself, using this time to train myself not to say those words. So if I do, tell me, let me know. So this week we are 23 weeks pregnant with the size of a grapefruit. Quite like grapefruits. I think I'm going to do one of those pictures of me sitting next to a grapefruit to try and get the image of me holding this grapefruit in my belly for a while. We're getting a little bit bigger this week, I've noticed. I've got myself some maternity jeans, and I think I've had to get some school pants. Jesus, Emily, how old are you? Some work pants with the maternity band thing in, because I've only got 6 weeks to go. But I don't think I'm going to last, because my belly's getting awfully tight and I can't cope with it. I'm having to pull them up every 5 minutes. So I'm definitely needing some of those. So they're waiting for me tonight, because I'm about to start one of 4 nights tonight. So that's why I'm pre-recording, because I might not be in the best states on Monday morning. So I'm looking forward to trying those on. So anyway, 23 weeks pregnant, size of a grapefruit. I've definitely noticed a lot more movements this week and last week, to be honest. I think she may be turning into a bit of a night shift worker as well, because especially when I'm going to my bed late at night, it's Ryan's still snoring, so I'm up all hours, so it's great. I've definitely noticed that she's moving about a lot more. It's like a wave machine going over, and I've kind of tried to press on my belly a little bit to sort of see if I can feel anything, but not really. It's still a bit too early yet. A lot of people said around the 25-week mark is when you'll probably start feeling that, and every time I move I'll go, oh, Ryan's like, oh my god, let me feel. I'm like, get away. You can't feel anything yet. God bless him, he'll get that chance though soon, I'm sure, and it'll do his head in, because every 5 minutes I'll be like, feel my belly. A lot more stretch marks. I've been trying to battle the stretch marks over the last couple of weeks. I'm using my oils twice a day, and that seems to be helping. Especially, I think, when I have a big tea as well. Like, I know I'm probably being paranoid, because I'm a bit paranoid about my weight anyway. I've always been a little bit sensitive about that. I'm obviously finding it a bit difficult. But I've got to think it's all baby, and as long as I'm not going mad, I don't believe in this whole eating for two crap. So I think I'm trying to keep myself. And also, Ryan's bought himself an exercise bike as well this week, so I say I'm gonna go on it, but it'll probably be all the washing needing dry, just hanging up on the side. So we'll see. I've started washing all her clothes. I've been getting baby clothes off Facebook Marketplace, and people who have asked, do I want any bags of clothes for her? Honestly, I love it. I think it's brilliant. It's like a mum's, excuse me, heartburn again, mum's pick and mix bag. I definitely think it's really cool, because you don't know what you're getting, and you pay like £5 for this big bin bag full of clothes, all different sizes. So I've had to I've took my time on my days off to empty them all out in the living room carpet, put them all in size orders, and then put them all in like tubs to put underneath the cot, and then sort of making my way through the 0 to 3 months to washing them, which has been a tackle. It's been quite an activity to do, and I think it's getting a little bit more real now, because I'm obviously hanging them up on the thing, and they're so small, and it's the little feet things that are at the bottom that I just love. I think they're so cute, and I think even Ryan's going like, look at these, aren't they so cute? So I think it's getting a bit more real now. I'm trying to stay positive as hard as it's been. I think I'm better when I'm at work because, you know, you can talk about it and you can be like, oh, this is so exciting, and then you get a laugh, you get a bit of banter. But when you're at home, literally go from, because Ryan's still working, from like the night before till 7:15 at night, which I don't, speaking for me, that's definitely difficult because I do like a chat, as you can tell. So I've just kind of been keeping myself positive, but it's been difficult, and I think I've cried pretty much every day this week. I don't know why I'm crying, because I feel like, well, this is a situation that we can't change, but I feel I'm being cheated big time. And I'm healthy, I've got my health, my family's got their health, and I've got to be grateful, but I feel like I'm being really selfish, and I feel like I just need to give myself a shake. So my poor husband this week has just didn't know what to really say or do, and I've kind of been counting down the days to I go back to work. But one thing that everybody's doing my head in about at the moment is that everyone's like, oh, it's your hormones, your hormones. Listen, I was a crier and a moaner before I got pregnant, so yeah, the hormones, I get that, but it's not the be all and end all. Like, I'm still feeling upset and I'm still feeling rough, and I think I've got a calendar of when I finish work, and I think I'm crossing off the days day by day, and I'm going, oh my gosh, it's getting closer, it's getting closer. But I'm hoping that by the time I finish, things might be somewhere, but you never know. So I'm trying to keep myself in that mindset by doing loads of washing. I'll basically come and sit in our room all the time and just sit here, because I've just put up the curtains. I'll do a video of like a tour in her nursery when it's finished, because I don't want to spoil the surprise. Of my curtains for when I was a baby. So they're up just now, and it makes me feel so happy because they're so bright and so warm, and they just remind me of when I was a kid. So it's quite nice, actually, a wee bit of sentimental value. But I just like to come and sit in here, put the radio on, put Radio 2, best station ever. One of the patients actually had it on every single day, all day. So we all got addicted to it because it's all 80s music, and I'm a massive retro girl. I think I'm definitely born in the wrong era. So I come in here, sit on my chair or sit on the floor, and just basically look about while I'm listening to the radio. I know, I think I'm losing the plot a little bit, girls and boys, I definitely think I am. And I just sort of think about like, oh, this little person's going to be in this cot. And I think about what I would be doing if we didn't have the pandemic. I had this vision that I'd be taking her out and about with me, obviously, because I'm carrying her, taking her into like wee disco bars or cocktail bars and listening to the music. I big believer that she can hear what's going on and she can feel my emotions and things. And God, I feel for her at the moment because I just feel miserable all the time. So I hope she doesn't come out like this little grumpy pants, but you know, I'm trying to stay positive for her. And I just think about like, if we were out and about with my friends and we'd be in this club or whatever, and I'd be dancing and I'd be going, this is what your mum used to listen to, this is what your dad loves, you know, we've had some amazing times to this music. And I'd just be thinking like, oh, I wish I could show you or let you listen to all this stuff. And sometimes when I'm driving into work in the car, I'm like, oh, this is an anthem, listen to this, and you'll feel her moving, and it's almost like you're like, yeah, you get it as well. I think I feel sorry for her. I'm going to be such an embarrassment mum. Even listening to my friends' voices and things and getting to know their different accents, got a lot of Irish, Scottish, you know, my pal who's from Scotland but sounds like she's like a really posh accent. I love her a bit. So, you know, it's all these different things that she's missing out on, I feel, and I can't help but feel really like guilty. But then at the same time, you almost have to think to yourself, I actually had the most beautiful conversation today, and I really needed it from my friend, because I don't think Ryan quite know what to say. And she phoned me today from over the pond, and and like I got myself a wee bit upset, and I was thinking about it, and we were just talking. We talked for about 2 hours, which was lovely, because I've been trying to avoid picking up the phone to folk at the moment, because I think it's like a wee kind of, you hear them but you just want to smell them and see them, and I'd rather just text at the moment. But anyway, she phoned me and we were talking about, you know, how we feel very guilty that we feel like this because everybody's going through the same thing, and she's going through a lot. I've got a lot going on at the moment with my family and through pregnancy. I'll maybe talk about that in a different video with my family. So I find it so comforting, and you know, she was like, you need to put things into perspective now. You know, so what if you can't see anybody else? It doesn't matter, just as long as you've got this that you've holding on to and you've got to focus through. And so what if you're just doing your washing every day to get you through? Times have changed, you know, and we've just got to do things to keep us going, to keep us from going mad. So she's right, and oh, it was amazing to just talk about things. And I'm sure if I hope she felt better talking about things to me as well, because I'm so into my emotions. Like, I'm a crier, I'm a off your head kind of girl, and sometimes if it builds up, it just goes to a bloody war zone, and that's it. And I find it difficult. It's all or nothing, you know. And I think it's definitely built up this week. It's definitely been an emotional week, and I do feel for her, that she's had to listen to me crying most days this week. And I think with the snow as well, I've not been able to get out much and you know, support my mum with things going on at the moment. So I feel a bit meh. So I don't think it's been one of those good weeks this week. But I'm hoping that the week of the 23 weeks is going to be a very good week, a very productive week. I'm looking forward to seeing my pals tonight at work. But listen, you know, we're here going through this together. Please think of me as I'm honest, and I like to think that, you know, I'm a nice person. And please comment below if there's anything that you feel that you're missing and you just want to talk about or whatever, because I'm an open ear. Sometimes a person that you don't always speak to is always the best person, because they're like the outsider looking in, and it kind of gives you a wee shake moment where you're like, right, come on. So definitely, anybody would like to comment below, please do, because, you know, we've got a lot of time in our hands at the moment, and I'd love to have some something to focus on. But that's my brief kind of set up on my 23 weeks. I'll maybe try and show you my bump just now. I'm going to try and get up gracefully, not like, you know, a sack of potatoes. So this is Bumpy the now. She is looking good. Yeah, she was over here, I think, wobbling about over this way for a while. So we'll see how she goes over the night. And I can't wait to try on my maternity trousers at work. Love the NHS, they always get us what we need. And I will see you in a couple of days. I'll probably do a video next week. Don't know what I'm going to do about it yet, but you know, we do these last minute things. So, life for living. Have a good day, have a good weekend everybody, and stay safe. Bye.